What's up guys, I am back with part 3 of Sniper Elite 5. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I will link the playlist here above. Now in this video, I'm going through the life of Karl Fairburne. But first, smash that subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, let's get into it.
We put a dent in the Atlantic Wall battery, but at a heavy price. And now I'm stuck behind enemy lines. My contacts have identified SS Officer Abelard Moeller as the butcher behind the local atrocities. Moeller has seized Chateau de Berengar and turned it into his personal Nazi stronghold. I'm going to pay him a visit. Let's get this bastard Moeller.
He's not here.
What?
Moeller and his entourage are gone. Charlie tells me that in Italy you are known as the Shadow. We need an infiltrator. The intel you recovered, it has confirmed our suspicions. Moeller is in charge of some special project, top secret. If there is a lead anywhere, it will be here.
He's an American sniper that served for both the British and US armies during the Second World War. Fairburne is very stoic. Even in the face of a full enemy assault, he is very quiet, most of his dialogue being delivered by an inner monologue, and hardly speaks with others. In true warrior fashion, Fairburne has a sardonic humor, making one-liners according to the situation or regarding some particular occurrence. Fairburne is a bit of a loner and does not seem very sociable, all very common for snipers. While in Africa, he claimed that most of the soldiers were just young men blindly rushing to their deaths and remarked that most wouldn't survive. He also took notice of how these young soldiers didn't like rough people like him around and how this didn't bother him. Fairburne is very dedicated to his mission and will eliminate anyone who stands in his way in order to complete his objective. However, he will make decisions on the situations that happen or for the greater good. Not much is known of Fairburne's life prior to the service. He was the son of the British-American ambassador to Germany before the war, and he was raised in Berlin. He studied at the US Military Academy in 1941 and became a qualified sniper. Fairburne is an expert marksman and sharpshooter, making him an excellent sniper, able to take out moving enemies even if they are in a vehicle traveling at high speeds at great distances, and is accurate enough to detonate enemy grenades with a single shot. Fairburne has great breath control, allowing him to steady his shots and to be more accurate. His sniper skill is unmatched and he became a great asset to the Allied forces during the Second World War. He was often sent on top secret missions where he was tasked with various objectives such as assassinations, reconnaissance, intel gathering and sabotages. So obviously if you watch the gameplay from beginning till end, you will see mostly what I'm doing is collecting intel and gathering documents for the resistance and also sabotaging a few plans of the Nazi and the other Axis powers that's involved. He will wait for extensive periods of time for an opportunity for a kill. He is also able to identify weak points on a vehicle so that he can disable or destroy them. An expert in guerrilla warfare, he will take full advantage of his environment, laying traps to provide an ambush against large enemy forces, and will even booby-trap bodies to kill unsuspecting soldiers when they move to examine them. He is the master of stealth and espionage. Fairburne travels behind enemy lines into occupied territory, enemy strongholds and even active battle zones on his own to complete objectives. Though specializing as a sniper, he is excellent in close quarters combat, able to silently take out enemies with either a knife or his bare hands. Fairburne is also capable in a firefight, able to use most weapons he finds in the field. He is able to hold his own against multiple enemy infantrymen, snipers and even tanks. His weapon of choice is a Springfield M1903 scoped rifle. I will cover this in a later video. Fairburne's exploits have earned him a reputation as an incredibly deadly operator while he was in Africa. being dubbed by the enemy in troops as the Desert Ghost. He also got a new name during his missions in Italy, where Nazis referred to him as the Shadow. And in his hometown of Berlin, the Germans and Soviets called him the Sniper. Fairburne was a volunteer sniper in the British Army defending Tobruk during the Battle of Gazala from the late 1941 to the early 1943. He was recruited to infiltrate the Axis-held oasis of Gabron to investigate the whereabouts of a British informant who had gone missing following the trail of General Franz Wahlen. Fairburne was sent to Italy in 1943 in order to help free the country from fascism and destroy a weapon that could prevent the rest of Europe fighting back against the Axis powers. His first mission was scouting the island of San Celini, which had a huge Axis presence in the region and where several high-ranking German officers were demonstrating that weapon. The weapon could obviously now destroy a ship with a single blast. Now this is the main plot of Sniper Elite 5 and I've covered it in the previous video. And if you haven't seen that, I've linked the playlist in the cards above. So if you want to check it out, just check the playlist. The year is 1944 and part of a covert mission, Fairburne is sent to France to help the resistance weaken the Axis powers' presence and to put a stop to a secret Nazi plot codenamed Project Kraken, which could turn the tide of the war in the Axis' favor. Now obviously we're in part 3 of this video, so that's just now, I'm still in the beginning of this whole story, so I still need to play through the whole game and you will see in the later videos how the story comes into effect. Fairburne was shipped to Berlin in 1945 to recruit the scientists of the V2 rocket program and to assassinate those trying to defect to the Soviet Union. This is now obviously before the bombs were dropped on Japan. This mission was known as Operation Paperclip. This is the last chronological order of the gameplay, of his story, and also the brief life of Fairburne itself. So the storyline or the chronological order of the gameplay started in 1941, ended in 1945, where Fairburne went into Berlin, Germany to now obviously get these scientists on board. Okay, so we reached the end of mission 2 now. I hope you enjoyed my brief history on the life of Karl Fairburne. So for this mission we need to get into Muller's office and also steal some documents. I'm going to have to sit still here quickly because there's 2 people coming in now.
Mahler's office. Need a way through the door. Window. Old chateau like this. Ledges and railings should let me travel around the outside.
You got rid of this guy now, so I'm just gonna hide his body in this room. Do some bit of climbing now. Oh, someone's seeing me. Okay. I lost him now, I've lost him. Okay, let's continue onwards.
Window. Old chateau like this. Ledges and railings should let me travel around the outside. I'm in. Time to find this top secret. A hidden room. Mahler's one crafty bastard. Not here. Nothing.
Something opens the hidden room.
False wall panel. Sleepy bastard.
There you go.
Friends in Japan. Just how many connections in the Axis does Muller have? Okay, Operation Kraken, let's see. Kriegsmarine, Ausland SD, meeting at Beaumont Saint-Denis. Sounds big. Something like this would explain the crackdown on the resistance. Got what I came for. Time to link up with the resistance and get out of here.
Yep, he's coming my way. Go through, yes, okay, there we go. No one else here ahead of me. We're taking this a stealth approach now, all the way through to the extraction point. Okay, fell my way to the ground now, but it's alright. We got out at least. Let's see. I believe the sewer leads to another way out. There is a sniper here on top.
Irgendwann bin ich da auch mal.
Deine Eltern sind nicht weit genug.
Eine Feuertaufe, um zu zeigen, was in mir steckt.
Bye bye.
Looks like it's part of the set. Getting the rest out of here to the Resistance keeps them away from the Nazis.
Ah, come on. Testine shot. We just want to get out now. We don't want to get into a combat with him. Oof. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's escape before the more people come.
Ich hoffe, Sie haben gute Neuigkeiten.
Ich fürchte nicht. Ihr Büro im Chateau wurde ausgeräumt.
Mein Büro? Wie ist das passiert?
Wir haben einen Saboteur erfasst. Aber er redet nicht.
Bringen Sie ihn her.
Vous aurez beau me torturer tout ce que vous voulez, je ne dirai rien. Maudit nazi! Le Shadow va venir vous descendre tous d'une balle en pleine tête. Vous ne verrez rien venir.
verhaften.
Bitte?
Hat Operation Krake den Scharfschützen angelockt, der Valens Ratte und Booms Raketen zerstört hat.
Update received from Blue Viper. Fairburne continuing to investigate Obergruppenführer Abelard Möller. Intel recovered at Chateau de Berengar. References: Operation Kraken. We also have details of a number of high-ranking Nazi individuals linked to the operation.
Vogel, der Gipfel darf nicht gestört werden. Versetzen Sie unsere Scharfschützen in Bereitschaft. Dieser Schatten soll nur kommen.
Intel indicates Möller aware of Fairburne. Suggests continued pursuit high risk, if not impossible.
If you have liked this video, click the like button. If you want to watch my other work, I will link it here on the video. You can catch me live streaming on Twitch weekly. The link is in the description down below. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell. Thanks for watching.